Hello, 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 everyone. How are you guys doing today? Today is, oh my God, it's 6/24, 2020. One more day until I'm 51 years old. Yes, my birthday is on the 25th, and it's the 24th. So, I don't know. This has been, my 50th year of life has been a hell of a year. Yes, it has. I didn't think that, I guess no one thought that this year would be what it was. Well, my 50th year from June last year to June this year. I am 40 pounds heavier, but I don't mind. But anyone that knows me, personally or knows me through via Facebook, they know that weight is really an important issue. But this year, I'm just like, oh well, I'm 210 pounds. 210 pounds. This time last year, I think I was 165, 170. I think 165, I went to Vegas, and then when I got back, I was 170. I don't know. But literally, the day of my birthday, my stomach appeared and it never left. I swear. On my 50th birthday in Vegas, my stomach appeared and it never left. So, it is what it is. I'm literally happy to be alive. Again, if anyone knows me, they know that I love to travel, especially on my birthday. Normally, I would probably, go somewhere, then head to Essence Festival in New Orleans, and then I would go somewhere else. But this year, I don't even want to go out of my city, much less my county. I really don't want to step out of my apartment. But, it is what it is. But yeah. So I'm 50 today. I'm 210 pounds. I'm broke. I'm single. I'm celibate. But I'm still cute. But anyway, this has been, some type of year. Like, I got a colonoscopy. That was interesting. This is not this year, within my 50th year. And that turned out fine. I finally got my hemorrhoid. I know this is TMI, but it is what it is. I paid off my car, whatever. I was planning on going to Africa, the west coast of Africa, and back to Europe, to Greece, and to some other cheap country. I don't know. But I really wanted to go back to Africa. I love Africa. I love, 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 love Africa. Like all of the places that I've been all over the world, I have to say that Africa is the most pleasant homecoming. I've only been to two places. I've been to Morocco and to Senegal. And I know I've said it on other videos, but like going to Morocco, it was really like going home. Like Morocco and Puerto Rico. I had to come back and ask my uncle when I came back. I said, are we Moroccan? Because literally I've said this before multiple times, and rest in peace to my father, Mark Anthony. He, I saw so many men look like him, and it just scared the mess out of me. Because you know how like you're going into, you see movies and like you're walking down a path in Morocco. Marrakesh is very, it's a lot of people, it's a lot of music, a lot of talking or whatever. But just imagine going to this place, your first time touching down in Africa, because that was the first country that I touched down in Morocco, Marrakesh, and having everyone look like your cousins, and then, people asking, are you Moroccan? And I'm like, no. And then, seeing all of these men look exactly like your dad, teeth, hair, facial expressions, facial, I just wish that my father could have went to Morocco and studied the people. He loved to just sit back and study people. And then he loved to tell stories. I'm not a storyteller like my father is. My sister My younger sister, Latifa, she's a brilliant storyteller. She's very successful in politics and everything. And I wish that my father had the confidence that my sister has in storytelling, because he's a much better storyteller than she is. But just the confidence, wasn't there for whatever reason. That's a whole nother video. But I just wish he would have, ventured out. I begged him. I was like, Dad, we can go, we can go here, we can go there. But he just wouldn't. Now, he would have liked Morocco. He would have been mesmerized by, all of his fellow brothers that look exactly like him. And, my father would sometimes get into his Middle Eastern, whatever, decor of dress or whatever. And, I don't think he would have been able to leave. Like, they were at the hostel that I stayed at. They put the head wrap on and everything. If you look at Facebook and you see my pictures, but they were like, no, don't do that, because they're gonna think you're Moroccan. I mean, you already look Moroccan, but they're really gonna think that you're Moroccan or whatever. So I was like, okay. But now Senegal, my father would have loved, because I think my mother was the lightest woman that he had been with. I don't know. He may have been with. I don't know. No, maybe not. But my father loved dark women. I mean, like blue black. The darker the better. He loved dark women. And, Senegal is just, Dakar, that is just such an amazing city. It's just so much love. I mean, you get overwhelmed by, so many black people. And I'm not talking about black people up here. I'm talking about black people, uncut. It's just like, whoa, okay, this is it. Like, downtown, I was overwhelmed. I wasn't fearful, because I'm not a fearful person. I mean, I have fear, but, like, I've traveled all over the world by myself. But it's a culture shock. That's what it is. I've never seen so many black people. I think the other two places that I've seen so many black people were in Brooklyn. This was years ago, before it got gentrified, right after 9/11. Right after 9/11. I went up the escalator from the subway, and boom, I thought I was in Africa, I swear. And then Jacksonville, Florida, downtown. It's like, what is going on? I literally, I didn't know what was going on. It looked like no, I'm not even gonna say that, because it looked like people were getting sold. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I've never seen so many black people in my life in one area ever. And I've been to Essence still. I've never, Essence, New Orleans, where it's like 250,000 black people. But, there's sprinkles of other people. No. I'm talking black, all black, all black, all black, all black. Anyway, so, I just thought that, okay, I'm going to get this, my hemorrhoid taken out, finally. Because, when I exercise, it just, it was so much pain, and it would flare up. I know this is TMI, but you know what? Guess what? I'm 50 years old. And so finally, I got that in January, the end of January, and then, the coronavirus. It was just hitting, people didn't think that it was going to be as bad. And literally, the day that I got in the gym, I think the week that I got in the gym, to get back into my zone, the janitor, the maintenance guy came, and he was like, yeah, I know. He was like, oh God, why does she have to be in there? And he told me, he was like, we got to lock it up. I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, we have to lock it up. I said, that was in I think it was March 17th. It's almost July now. So I had gained a little weight from, after the operation, because my son, I taught him how to cook and actually, he's starting to cook better than me. Like, I'll teach him how to cook something, and then he'll cook it a couple more times. And I don't know what it is about a man's hand in cooking, the seasoning, it just. So anyway, he was serving me 3 times a day, and finally I was like, no, okay, I can't eat like this and not move. My body just can't do this. So, I gained a little weight, but I thought, okay, I'll be able to get it off, once I heal or whatever. Well, once I healed, the corona came by. It is what it is. I'm 40 pounds heavier. Haven't traveled anywhere. And that's a big something for me. To be fat and non-traveled, that's a little something. But you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm wearing green wigs at 1 o'clock in the morning making YouTube videos. So it is what it is. But moving forward, with the protests and all the killings, it's given me a time to meditate on who do I want to be when I'm 51? What options do I want to control? What manifests? What businesses? What person? Who do I want to become? So I want to go back to school. I do want to go back to school. I want to go back, and I want to take some classes in Black history. I want to take some classes in French history. I want to take some classes in Puerto Rican history, in Irish. This is all of my makeup. Also, I would like to go back to school. Oh, I would like to stop using profanity. So, this is my last day of using profanity on all social platforms, not in person, but on social platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah. I think I'm a little more too intelligent to express myself in such a marginal demeanor. I'll be 51. I want to get this weight off. I like my buttocks, but my stomach has some issues. Like, I like my boobs, I like my buttocks, but it's just the stomach area. I just can't. So I would like to get a tummy tuck. I'm gonna have to, ooh, see those sounds at night. They don't scare me because I'm not a scared person. I just would like to know. I would also like to increase my savings account, but I would like to increase my savings account, invest in stock, invest in real estate. So I would like to get a tummy tuck. I don't know if I added that. And I would like to get back to Africa. Now, I don't know in my 51st year if that's going to be possible with the coronas. Like, I was on Facebook and I'm like, okay, they got hotels for $10, which is my type of deal. And last week, Frontier had deals going to Vegas for $22, but I just can't. Those are my price points. Okay, if it's free, it's for me, but that's almost free. I still think I should wait. Like, if I can't get a pedicure, then I don't need to be going anywhere. Like, once I can get a pedicure, not, that a pedicure would hold me back because I can do my own toes, but I just think this year I can, lay low. The end of this year, not the end of my 51st year, my 50, this year, 2020, I can lay low. It's not that big of a deal. I would like to connect with some of my family members, maybe my nieces and nephews, develop a better relationship. Their mother, be a better aunt. I was a better sister. I was a good sister, but people take advantage of you. They take you for granted or whatever, and I am not the one that you do that to. because I'm very loyal and I'm very passionate whenever I help out. I don't have much, but if I give my time, my energy, my mind, my brain, my thoughts, and you turn on me for something that has nothing to do with me, then you don't ever have to talk to me again. And that's not just with family, that's with anyone. I've had to cut off a plethora of people this year, and I'm so happy. I am so elated in the peace that I have in my heart because I don't have to deal with it. I felt like I was being fake. And that's not me. I'd rather let you go and be who you are, however miserable, fake, phony, messy that you want to be, and you go over there, and do it and leave me alone. And I blocked some people. And it hurt initially, but in the end, I'm so at peace. And if it takes me to block you in order for my sanity to be on par, then guess what? Bye-bye. So I just wanted to make this because this is, in 24 hours, I'll be 51. I'm alive. I'm healthy. I wear colored synthetic wigs. I wear makeup. That is much needed. Because let me tell you, your 50s. I didn't start wearing makeup until I was 40, 45, but boy, at 50, gravity pulls these wrinkles, and everything is pulled down. I might get a tummy tuck and a face look. I'm just letting you guys know. So that's all. Wish me luck. If 51 is anything like 50, which, the coronavirus is not going to end like, June 30th. So, the new normal, as far as, how we live, the new normal as far as police brutality and their accountability, and just things are changing. Things are changing for the better, for the worse. We have a new election that's coming up, a presidential election. So there's a lot of things that's going to be happening in my 51st year. The second part of my 50th year was a doozy, was a doozer. So, I want to get back into my exercising zone, meditate, go back to low carb, or maybe become a vegan again, a raw food vegan, because my spirit, especially when I'm fasting, my spirit is so euphoric, almost pure. My eyesight, my mind, it seems like the toxins, when they're cleared from your soul and your body, it's as if you can see, you can feel, and you're happy. I mean, I'm already a very jovial, friendly person. I'm very friendly in public. People they just get a hoot. They just like, oh, the crazy one or whatever. But I smile. I love smile. I love a smile. But this should be number one. I got to get an implant over here and an implant over there. Because I love to smile. I love taking pictures and I love to smile. So I got to get, this fixed up. Makeup can only do so much. I mean, no, it does a lot, but, So I want to get my mental, my physical, my spiritual, and, my environment cleansed and cleared for the new beginning of, so, you go up, it's like a roller coaster. You go up at the top and it's 50. So you're living, you're born and you're living till you're 50. And then once you're 50, this is 50, and 51, you start to go down. But I mean, hopefully I don't go down. Hopefully I just stay at this level for the next 20, 30 years. Okay, and then maybe 80 go down. Yeah, that's it. All right, you guys. Well, you know, thank you for being with me and helping me go over my 50th year of life. And hopefully, I will see you on my 51st. Bye.